Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hellevator. Tonight, you will be competing in horrifying challenges that you must face by yourself. So you'll be exiting the Hellevator one by one.
Jesus fucking Christ. If a show terrified me this badly when I was 9, then holy shit, this has to be worth a review. Horror and game shows don't typically mix. Usually, they stay miles away from each other, and likely for good reasons. Game shows often have a certain whimsy to them, and horror is, horror. In 2015, GSN decided, hey, let's combine these two completely unrelated things into a Frankenstein's monster of a game show. That in question gave us Hellevator. Because doing a game show or solving puzzles and doing challenges isn't enough, the show just had to give you a fright in every corner. Hellevator was a short-lived game show that aired on the Game Show Network from 2015 to 2016. The show had a different basis for each episode, but they usually involved an urban legend or a true crime story in some way. Hosted by Jen and Sylvia Soska, a pair of twin sisters from Canada who directed See No Evil 2, a movie starring everyone's favorite wrestler turned mayor of a county, Kane, the show is filmed at an abandoned warehouse studio called the Slaughterhouse, which, in my eyes, just makes it seem 10 times crazier. Anyway, here was the basis of the show. Season 1 and 2 were also very different in how they are played, which normally would irritate the fuck out of me and cause a swearing rant on the internet, but shockingly, I like both formats, so we'll stick to the fact that they're both good. Season 1 involves 3 contestants facing off in increasingly difficult challenges that, based on an episode's theme, would usually revolve around a cold case or an urban legend. Each success would result in a cash prize being added. The first round would be $5,000, the second round $10,000, and the third round was worth $15,000, for a max total of $30,000 throughout the show. However, if they fail, the Hellevator moves on, leaving the contestant stranded in the challenge. Success meant they also got to participate in the final challenge, dubbed the Labyrinth, where they could earn an extra $20,000 for a max total of $50,000, which, let's be honest, is pretty solid. Each episode has some pretty hilarious jump scares, which gave me a good chuckle, but also terrified the fuck out of me. Either way, Season 1 was pretty good. Then we get to Season 2. Well, not as good as Season 1. The second season was still pretty solid. This season was based on the 7 deadly sins, with each sin being represented by the groups. To start, one contestant of a team of 4 is fucking abducted and locked in something called the Inferno Cell. The teams of 3 then follow the original format, the challenges being for notably less money. The first round was worth $2,000, the second was worth $3,000, and the third round was worth $5,000. Those who succeeded participated in the final challenge. This challenge was called the Inferno Run, based on the 7 deadly sins. Fail and you join the person kidnapped in the Inferno cage. And, okay, I gotta admit, in rewatching the few episodes available on the Internet Archive, the Soska sisters are admittedly the funniest game show hosts ever, and maybe, just maybe, they're in my top 10. You know what? Fuck it. Here's some highlights from these two.
Dory, don't get hysterical.
Oh, you think that's funny?
I do.
I'm in here with this bitch.
Hey Jen, who am I?
Oh, Gabe, is it Gabe?
I can't get my voice that high, but it is.
Anyway, the 7 rooms in the Inferno Run include, but don't limit to, Envy. The contestant must make both sides of the childhood bedroom, which the Soska sisters claim to be theirs, match by taking a number of duplicate items from Sylvia's purple side and moving them to Jen's gray side. This created some pretty funny interactions between the two sisters. Gluttony. The contestant must search the birthday cakes using only their mouth to find cash. Greed. The contestant must search safety deposit boxes for a combination to open the bank safe. Lust. The contestant must retrieve a wedding ring from one of the holes in the wall and place it on the finger of a corpse bride. Pride. The contestant must siphon 15 pounds of fat or more from the patient in the operating room. Sloth. The contestant must fix the gaps in the 2 leaking pipes by attaching connectors that fit. And finally, Wrath. The contestant must find the colored needles and jab them into the matching colored X's on the life-sized voodoo doll. If they completed that, they could earn up to $40,000. But they also needed to find a key, rescue their partners, and get back to the Hellevator. And then they'd be chased out in a very ridiculous montage. Anyway, while I did like the show, critics often don't agree with what a crazy autistic guy on the internet has to say, and ultimately, it ended up canceled after 2 seasons and 12 episodes, with them not finishing the 7 Deadly Sins arc. 3 of the 4 episodes of Season 2 were also fully lost, with the Slackers, Models, and Anaheim Ducks cheerleaders episodes being fully lost. While I'm sad the episodes are lost, I'm glad this show did exist, and had it not been for some streaming box called The Flash when I was younger, I wouldn't have known about this show at all, and I'm grateful for that. Anyways guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I'm Duality Dustman, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Back to where I was originally. In the land of limbo. Okay, post-credits scene time. So one time, I was at a McDonald's. I want to say I was like 7 years old at the time. And we got a Happy Meal, as kids usually do. It's me, my younger brother, and my younger sister. Well, in my younger brother's Happy Meal, instead of chicken nuggets, he got fucking cookies. Yeah, imagine that. You open a box expecting to find nuggets, and you get cookies instead. Look, I don't know what employee was smoking Satan's grass that night, but if you're watching this, thanks for the hilarity and insanity that ensued.